So a while back, I heard about supposedly there was a restaurant that would cook human meat and serve it to people. And I looked it up because the other day I was like, I wonder if that was like legitimate or something psyop. I'm always suspicious of, is this a way to desensitize us, to test us, to see how we'll take certain things. Um, and there's questions like if you have something like that going on, how do you legally do that? You don't really, because on the site they had one location. I would think that you'd have to move around or something. But the Cannibal Club does have a site. It's cannibalclub.org, and CC is 33. It's in Los Angeles, specializing in the preparation of human flesh. Cannibal Club brings the cutting edge of experimental cuisine to LA's cultural elite. Our master chefs hail from around the world for the opportunity to practice their craft free of compromise and unbounded by convention. Our exclusive clientele include noted filmmakers, intellectuals, and celebrities who have embraced the Enlightenment ideals of free expression and rationalism. At Cannibal Club, we celebrate artistic excellence as the natural and inevitable expression of the unbridled spirit, human spirit. Whenever a taboo is broken, something good happens, something vitalizing. A quote by Henry Miller. And on that front page, they have, looks like the mannequin white color, like a mannequin or a person in that color paint, holding an apple, a red apple. And on the menu was panini pasta with meat sauce, Miss Lovett's meat pies, liver and mushroom. I don't know, it's some Russian dish. Placenta lasagna. And like I said, I do not know if this is legit, but I was like, what? I have to talk about this just a little bit. Collaborating with visiting cooks from around the world, Chef de Cuisine Sophie Lafitte regularly updates our menu with new and daring culinary experiments. The meat we serve is young and healthy, consistent with the practice of cannibalism in many primitive societies. We view anthropophagy as homage to the dead, who are reborn into the bodies of their consumers. Each dish, therefore, is a study in taste and elegance. That's funny because I don't remember. What. I think it was a Netflix show. I saw something like this where in a movie they were like in a cult and these people came across the cult, and basically so the visitor didn't have to be prepared and eaten. One of the ladies who really liked the girl who would have been eaten steps up and says, "It would be my pleasure to be tonight's meal." And I was just like, what? Anyway, so yeah, that is actually, some people are into that belief apparently. The events and the month, not the month, the events, like the date, it hasn't been changed supposedly since 2009. Question and answer page, where do you get your meat? That would have been my first question. Our avenue of procurement vary. Avenues. Most of the businesses and institutions, sorry, I'm like tired, who supply us prefer to keep those relationships discreet. on the individual level, bodies are often bequeathed to us. For some, this is a way to supplement life insurance and offset funerary expenses. For others, such as Cannibal Club member Gwendolyn Finwich, who was served to her friends and relatives at the club in January '08, being prepared as a meal and reborn into the bodies of the living is an attractive alternative to burial and cremation. We take considerable care to ensure that all our meat is produced legally and ethically and derived from only young, healthy bodies. Isn't cannibalism wrong, as traditionally practiced usually shows respect to the deceased, who is desired to be reborn into the living or offered as a sacrifice to a deity? It is never our practice to debase or objectify human life. Arguments against cannibalism are typically grounded in ignorance, cultural prejudice, or nonsensical spiritual belief. And that might be true. People can be a little bit unreasonable, but at the same time, whenever people talk about, your beliefs are nonsensical, that kind of is a red flag for me too. Like, I don't know if I'm buying what you're selling. But I don't trust everybody, so maybe that's just me. Does cannibalism cause disease? Prion diseases of the nervous system, such as Kuru, are associated with the consumption of the brain tissue, which isn't on our menu. What is your address? I want to visit. Introduce yourself through the contact page and we will send you information about our membership process. It is necessary for us to operate privately to vet our members in order to avoid disruptions from the less enlightened. They have a contact page. They ask for your name, comment, email, the organization you're with, your type of inquiry. Moral outrage is on there, so they probably get their fair share of that. They have the staff page, which there are 3 white people, and the Asian person is the one who is in charge of she gets the meat. So I thought that was kind of weird. But anyway, I also remember seeing a Katy Perry interview, but now I can't find it. They do have some videos of people